So hi all. Today I'm going to discuss another coding problem that was asked in Publicis Sapient. So the question was, I'm given an array of integers and along with that I'm also given a number k. So my task is to find out if there is any pair in the given array which I do the sum of, I get the sum as equal to that given number k. And if I find such pair, I'm supposed to return the indices of such pair. So if I take an example of this, so here we have this particular array is given to us and the number k is 11. So I have to find out any two numbers out of this array, which if I do the sum of, I get the sum is equal to 11. So if you see here, if I do the addition of 5 and 6, I get the sum as 11. So this is one such pair. So if I find any such pair in the given array, I'm supposed to return the indices of that such pair. Okay, so in this case 0, 1, 2, 3. So 5 lies on index 3 and 6 lies on index 4. So my output should return 3 and 4 as the indices of such pair. Okay, now how we are going to take the approach for this one. First of all, this is for sure that I have to iterate over this given array. Okay, so for iteration, I'm making a use of for loop. So I from 0 all the way through the length of the array. So we can say array dot length and then array plus plus. So when I say the sum of two numbers which are giving the value as k. So if I see like if I do 11 minus 4, if I say 11 minus 4, it would give you what? 5, correct? Now my approach is going to be, I'm going to subtract number in the array from the number given to me as k. So I'm subtracting 4 from 11. Then what I get is 5. Now I'm checking is 5 already there or not. Sorry, when you do 11 minus 4, you do not get 5, but you get 7, right? So now I'm supposed to check whether 7 is already existing in the given array or not. So in this case, 7 is not actually existing. So this I do not have any pair with 4 in this given array. So I'm going to discard 4. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to check 1. That means this time I'll subtract 1 from this given number, that is 11. So if I subtract 1 from 11, what do I get? I just get 10. Now I check whether 10 is already there in the given array or not. So 10 is already not there. So I'm going to discard 1 as well. Okay, now I check for the other number, that is 9. So when I check for 9, so 11 minus 9, it would give you what? It would give you a 2. So this time I can see that 2 already exists in the given array. So that means we have found our first pair, that is with 9 and 2. Correct? So this is one of the outputs that we can have. But I'm not supposed to print all such pairs. I'm just supposed to print any such pair if any such pair exists in the given array or not. If I move ahead, then the next number that I have is 5. Okay. So if I check for 5, like when I subtract 5 from 11, so what do I get? I get 6. Okay, so I check whether 6 is already existing in the given array. Yes, 6 already exists in the given array. So that means it is also one of the pairs, that is 5 and 6. So when I get such pair, I'm just supposed to return the indices of such pair. So 5 is residing on the index 3 and 6 is residing on the index 4. So my output should return 3 and 4 or 4 and 3, vice versa. That is so one thing I noticed here that at every step I'm doing, I'm actually calculating the complement. This is nothing but a complement because I'm subtracting every number of the given array from the given number k. Okay, so that is nothing but a complement. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to actually see we have to return, we do not have to return the numbers, that is 5 and 6. We have to return the indices of these numbers, right? So we have to make a track of what? We have to make a track of the indices of such numbers as well. So like 4 is residing on position 0. Let me just explain here. So 4 is residing on position 0. 1 is residing on position 1. Similarly, 5 is residing on position 2. So I have to track the indices of such pairs as well. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to create a hash map over here. Hash map of what? Integer, comma integer. Why I'm creating a hash map? Because I have to store the value, and at the same time I have to store the index of that value as well. So when I say 4, so I have to store 4 as well, and I have to make a track of the index of 4, position of 4, where the 4 is actually residing, the position at which the 4 is residing. So I have to make a track of that as well. So that's why I'm making a use of hash map here, and we can declare the hash map like this. Okay, so I have declared a hash map over here. Now what I'm supposed to do here is I'm calculating a complement at every stage. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to create a variable here, not complete but complement, complement, complement. Yeah. So what I'm doing at every stage, I'm subtracting number of the given array from the given number k. Okay, so whatever the number given to me is given to me, I'm subtracting I'm subtracting the array number from that number. So that means array of I being subtracted from the target number that I'm given as k. Okay, so this is the way how I can calculate the complement of every number of the given array. Okay, now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to check whether the complement is already existing in the hash map or not. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to check whether I'm going to check whether the hash map is containing what. Let me just, if map dot contains key, key is going to be nothing but what? Key is going to be nothing but complement, complement. Okay, so I'm checking whether my hash map is containing the complement or not. That means my hash map is containing 6 or not. Okay, so if it is containing 6, that means I have found my pair. Okay, but in case when we had discussed the first case itself, like when the case was 4, so when you do 11 minus 4, we get 7. So in this particular case, I do not have 7 in my what you call as array. So this is not the case. Okay. Similarly, if I do not have 7 in my hash map already, that means that I haven't find out the correct pair as of now. Okay. So if it contains, that is going to be different thing. If it does not contain, that is going to be different thing. So if the hash map does not contain, okay, so what I'm supposed to do over here is I'm simply supposed to and do the entry of a new key value pair. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put the key that is nothing but array of I, and along with that I'm going to insert the index of that element as well. Okay, so when I say 11 minus 4, so that is not a success because that pair is not actually the required pair I'm looking for. Okay, so what I'm going to do in this case, since it is not a success, I'm going to put 4, what the number that we have is 4, along with its index, along with its position, that is nothing but I. So I'm going to put over here. But in case if I find such pair, suppose in case of uh, 11 minus 6, that gives me 5. Okay. So if you notice over here, so 11 minus 6, 5. So the complement is already residing in the original array. So that is similar to this. The complement is contained by the map that I have created. So that means it's a success. By success, what I mean that I've found out the required pair that I'm looking for. Okay. So what I'm supposed to do in this case, I'm just supposed to print system.out.println. I have to print two things. The indices of both the integers, both the numbers. Okay, so first I've already know that it is going to lie on position 0, that is I. And the other thing, okay, the other thing is nothing but what, that is simply a complement of that number. So means map dot get, because map is containing the complements, sorry, map is containing the element along with its index. So I'm going to say map.get complement, because it would give you the index of that complement. So this is the index of the original number, suppose 5, and this is going to return the index of the its pair. Okay, so let's give it a try. I've included hash set, not but hash map. Yeah. So I've gotten an array. Sorry, I've gotten an error, not array. So what does it say? Map dot contains. Let me just change the name of the map. Let's say uh, map one. Cannot find symbol. Map one hash implementation. Why is it so? Java.util.hash map. Map one dot contains. Okay, okay. Sorry, I think it has to be capital K. System.out.println. Okay, sorry, my bad. So I've put in up a comma. It has to be with the space. This should work now. Yes. So if you notice here, we find out that 4 and 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 and 3, that means 4 and 3. 6 and 5 is such pair, that is correct. Now if we look at the other pair, that is 5 and 2. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 is 2 and 2 is 0, 1, 2. That means 2 and 9 is another pair. So this is how it's working, and it has given the correct output. So we have two pairs, 9 and 2 and 5 and 6. If we wanted, we could have written a logic only for returning only one, just one such pair, and we could do that by just writing a break statement here, and it would return you a single pair. Okay, because we are not, once we find out one first such pair, we do not have to iterate any further. So we have to break out over here, and we can do. So I hope you must have understood this thing. If you have any doubts, you can post your comments in the section below. And if you got to learn any new thing in this video, please hit a like button. And if you have any suggestions, if you did not like the content, you can hit the dislike button. Thank you.